Okay. Time to final day, trial ladder, rise from the ashes.
Yeah, maybe we'll actually rise from the ashes. This has been a very slow fucking phoenix, can I just say?
Yeah, a little bit.
This phoenix is buried under a lot of ash.
You ever think about how this case isn't called a turnabout?
Yeah, it's not. It's like the only one.
February 25th,
Maybe there are others,
1206, District Courtroom, Defendant Lobby number 2. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Oh, you know, just the general gay tension between us.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. Sad puppy dog. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
He is a sad puppy dog. Whoa! Someone give him a scritch behind his ears and a treat.
You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all around while on duty. And to top it all off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. I take it Lana's having you run errands again. Let me tell you, this is the last time, pal.
I think I should make it Friday after this, so.
Here, she asked me to give you this if there's a break in today's trial. Evidence law. Edgeworth was just talking about this just the other day.
What is on the cover of that? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law.
Red text.
Red text evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Wow, that does rhyme.
It seems so. You just rhymed the same syllables with the same syllables.
No, but they're spelled different. They're spelled different, though.
Come on.
Writing songs is fucking easy. You could at least study some evidence law, really.
The chief prosecutor also wanted to give you a message. A message? She said, if you're planning to take him on, you're gonna need this book. It's a...
And that little chick? Is that a chick?
It's a chick in a Sherlock Holmes hat and pipe.
Oh my god, yeah, that's exactly
with its
what
feet
that
up
is.
on the desk.
Oh, and that's a little like shiny tree next to it. Okay, and there's some books over there, and he's got a little nameplate.
Like a little plastic tree that's perfectly ovular.
And I like how the evidence and evidence law is like 3D-ified or
it's got
something.
Got a little background there to emphasize it.
Yeah, perfect.
Him. From the Powerpuff Girls?
Him?
Hello!
Man, I haven't seen Powerpuff Girls in a long fucking time. And I never watched all of it, but like, what a weird... Wasn't there a woman who could like control her hair in Trapta style?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Yeah.
I think her name was Sedusa, like Medusa, but...
Oh my god, that is what her... Yeah! Because she like seduced the professor and shit.
Yeah, she was like... her power was being hot. And having
how old is your general audience? Are they gonna know what we're talking about, or do we sound like dinosaurs?
Don't know. I had to explain what an
dinosaurs.
HDD was on stream the other day, so I don't know.
No.
Like, yeah, that was like, oh no, am I that old?
Never mention a floppy disk or dial-up.
Yeah, we were playing Neptunia, and I was that game is like heavy on the gaming references, and they were talking about HDDs. And it was like,
yeah, I think that the Phoenix Wright games get even more heavy on the references as they go as well. Like it just like becomes meme lord time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Securely slipped in the pocket. Is it a pocket-sized book?
Yeah. Teeny, like the chick.
It doesn't look like that book will get you. Well, do you any good now, though. All that's left now is Chief Prosecutor's sentence. That's where you're wrong, Detective. Huh?
Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat? Despite all these allegations being thrown at me. I love that little cheeky grin that he has for that. So So cheeky.
Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag.
Miss Star. Emma, get back in the courtroom. The real trial today hasn't begun yet.
Oh no, that means it's gonna take a while.
Oh, fuck me.
What else is there left to do?
Enough that we might not finish with this episode, with this recording, actually.
Your credibility's been all but ruined with this forged evidence you were unaware of.
Yeah, read that sentence back and tell me how that makes sense.
Emma Skye found out she's unwittingly caused a man's death. And now, you're telling me you want to do more? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
Oh, I'm going to burn this place to the ground.
You're missing the point, Detective.
I have a matchbook right here.
Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. Huh? She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer is still out there. What? And we're going to expose him, no matter what it takes.
And we're going to have him hold one of those signs that says, I killed Detective Goodman. That shame thing that they do with pets.
We're going to put a little dunce cap on him.
Yes.
This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end.
I do love this, because this is like the first time that we really see Edgeworth and Phoenix like on the same like wavelength and getting shit done.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely a bit of a like questionable situation as far as why are they so in cahoots, you know? Like legally speaking, I think people would have questions, but from a storytelling perspective, yes, this is good shit.
February 25th, 1252, District Courtroom number 9. I keep saying District Courtroom instead of District Court. I don't know why.
Extra room.
Yeah. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor?
The Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions.
Awesome. Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes,
Big bow.
I do love that. He's so cheeky.
Yes, disciplinary committee. Let's go. I love being disciplined.
Yes. Well. Normally, this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness, but this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that you, Mr. Edgeworth, may have
struck a bargain. You think I may have manipulated the witnesses.
Isn't that just what we're supposed to do in this society?
Yes, I thought that was part of my job description as well. No one's ever worried about it before.
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking, and,
Judge, I don't give a fuck. Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? But there's no precedent for what you're proposing.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? Unbelievable.
And he's too stupid to strike a deal with a witness, so we're fine.
Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial.
I'm very smart.
Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal. We'll get married immediately.
Excellent.
Then it's settled. You're married.
Thank you, Judge.
He
would be the officiant at their wedding, wouldn't he?
He would.
He'd be so good. So, there must be art of that somewhere.
The defense may now call for the next witness.
Mr. Wright. You do realize this is your last chance. Do not fuck this up. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over.
The defense calls. Time's finally come to bring out the real murderer.
The real murderer!
Do you remember those, here's another reference that's going to go completely over my younger audience's head. The Real American Hero ads from the radio, like the Budweiser.
Yeah.
That song you just did reminded me of those. Real American hero.
Yeah.
Stupid. Remember listening to the radio?
Very vaguely. That's even like starting to get up to the point where it's like, yeah, I know I did do that, but I also we had a lot of CDs, so.
Yeah, I have to listen to something when I fall asleep, and back then it used to be I would put on the radio. So I heard that
makes
I heard
sense.
those ads quite a bit.
That is a nightmare to fall asleep to. By the way, kids, a CD is a compact disc. It's a little shiny disc thing. You run a laser over it and it tells you what's on the disc. You know what that is? Huh?
It's kind of like a DVD.
No, I'm old as dust. Okay.
If you still know those too. Blu-ray?
Yeah, DVD, so much more helpful. It's like a Blu-ray.
Yeah, Blu-ray.
They might have that. I don't know.
You know Blu-rays, right?
Yeah.
They're those things you get from Criterion Collection. Okay.
My God, I feel old. Okay.
Let's get this fucker on the stand.
Yeah, let's get this fucker out here.
Damon
He
Gant.
smiled enough.
The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand. Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything? As a defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it.
As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. It's a little weird to be doing a character witness here, but sure. All right, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand. There he is.
Bailiff's like, no, I'm too scared to do that. I think I might get destroyed. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this? Some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch. Maybe swimming
Yes,
afterwards?
you've been pranked. There's the cameras over there and over there. Your name and occupation, sir.
Just wait till you go to the bathroom, and then it turns out that the urinal you're using is being launched into the air.
Whoa!
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 Hey, my younger audience, do you know Punk?
Oh man.
Worthy.
Frying their brains today.
Are you sure you wanted me to do this? Or want to do this? Me do this we want to do?
Your name and occupation. I want all of this to happen. Why does no one ever want to give me their name and occupation?
So, you want to play hardball, eh?
My
Please,
sister
Mr.
gets a
Gant.
whip. You know, my
Yeah,
Dodo gets coffee.
I feel
My
like-
fucking gimmick is that no one will ever give me their fucking name and occupation.
I feel like if you had a whip, it would be easier to get it.
I'll call Francisco.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police. Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony. Oh, righto. What's with the grim face? First, let's clear up this SL9 incident. Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already. There are still some things unaccounted for.
Actually.
Oh? Like what? Like the role you played in all of this.
I
Son,
gotta twist this.
either you're very brave or very foolish.
They're not mutually exclusive, Gant.
I'm both. You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal. Is the
Fucking threatening us?
normal thing an innocent person says?
Yeah, very.
Weapons? Like a gun? Are you gonna shoot me?
Yeah, I got a gun right here.
Bam, bam! Sure, take
Plaster
my
falls.
testimony, for example. I don't have to give it if I don't wanna.
Bullshit. Okay.
What? Is that true? I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify for some reason.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
The risk of looking guilty as fuck.
Yeah, it's really funny how in this they technically have like this plead the fifth kind of thing that people can do.
But only for the police chief.
No, I think that it comes up in the next game as well.
Oh, really? I forgot about that.
Yeah. Adrian Andrews refuses to testify in the last case for a little bit. Right. But like the whole thing about it is that unlike pleading the fifth in the way that it works for us, like, you know, where it's basically supposed to be against self-incrimination, but it can be self-incrimination against something that's unrelated to the current case is usually what it means, right? Like, you know, I didn't deal those drugs, but I am doing illegal drugs, so I'm not going to testify about that because then that would be incriminate, whatever. Mm-hmm. In this, it's always just implied to be like, if you refuse to testify, fucking guilty. You know?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
That's okay, Chief. I love wasting time.
Very well. The witness may now begin his testimony.
And killing time. Playing a lot of Hades, too.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. That power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery. Is that when Dark was arrested? Him? He was lying on the floor unconscious. When Emma sent Neil flying, it seems Dark bumped his head.
Man, she caused a lot in that whole, like, bumping into them thing. Like, two grown men fighting, and then one child rushes in and takes them both out. Like, KO!
Maybe she has a black hole inside her that makes her extra heavy.
That's why she loves science so much.
Yeah. To cure her black hole disease.
Yeah. Clearly.
I see. Everything seems pretty clear cut. Black hole disease. I see.
Yep. Makes sense.
If the police chief has the right to refuse to testify, then I better hit him hard and fast.
Get my baseball bat, Emma.
Bam, bam.
Okay, before we jump into this, do we want to open our court record and read through the evidence law stuff that we got?
Let me do this. There we go. Now we can open it up.
Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, where is that cute little book? There it is!
All right.
Okay,
Enter to check.
Okay.
Rules for submitting evidence. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
Okay, yeah, and that came up in, like, when Angel Star was submitting her stuff, because she was like, this wasn't relevant or something like that. Until now. Or was it the police department? No, yeah, hers was just like no, I got this okayed by my boyfriend in forensics or something.
And yeah, we gotta make sure it has
Queen.
approval.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's start pressing.
Yeah, let's do it. Hard and fast!
As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day. Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
We're both just so amped! What's the defendant, Lana Scott? Yeah, I mean, like, those two just like... yeah, okay, tell me how you did the crime! Do you think that, because Neil's also got a bit of that, like, cowboy thing going on.
Yeah.
Do you think that he also had, like, the, like, sheriffy sort of accent?
Maybe.
Like, thing
He's
going on.
also from West LA.
All right, so we're I know. maybe the cowboy hat's ironic, and he just had, like, the most campy Californian accent of all time. Okay. Was the defendant, Lana Skye, also present in the room?
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it.
Like, fairly honest and good response, like...
So the two of you ran immediately after him, right? That's right. But Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs, I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky.
So wait, when was the power outage? Yeah, this, Andrew. Hang on. What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that. The elevator stopped all of a sudden, and I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though. Ba-da-ba.
Okay, so
Ba-da-ba.
is the implication that that Dark got out of the elevator before the power outage happened?
I guess.
Yeah, it must be that. Okay.
That's not funny. Ba-da-ba.
It's kind of funny. It's worth.
Could you tell us what you saw? It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying flaps on the floor? Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls, Lana and Emma. Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking
yelling
back
at
it
her,
now,
I guess.
Yeah.
Emma! Emma! Emma!
She must have already known what her sister had done. Hold it. How can you know that? Because of the victim's body. It had already been moved.
So that means you found the body near Lana's desk.
That's right. I think you said earlier, it was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
Yeah, I feel like in other trials that would somehow make you guilty as well. Our crime system is very finicky about that sort of thing.
You had a suit of armor with a blade out, and that means you are guilty.
At the very least, OSHA's going to want a word.
Yes. Anyway.
What sound do you imagine they make when we have the triple dot little?
I usually think of a
Yeah, that me too. Like, and I guess it kind of depends on the situation, but
yeah, sometimes it's like a
like a
yeah.
Yeah.
It's context dependent.
It is. It is. Should have had a voice line for it though, like the hold it.
Yeah. So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office? That's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt, but moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances.
Oh, really?
Is that how it
Interesting.
really went down?
Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright. Stare at me instead. I enjoy it. If you're going to stare at anything...
Stare at me.
You'd be better off staring at the court record. Actually.
Oh. Worthy. Always a smooth talker.
Very true. It is undeniable.
But which piece of evidence ties Gant to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow, I've got to link Gant to the incident.
Okay, how about the shit that was in his safe, yo?
Okay, so...
Okay. It's probably on the I had nothing to do with forgery,
yeah.
because that's the thing we can contradict. I think it's the shard. We don't have the shard anymore, do we?
Yeah, but we do have the pot.
We have the vase, yeah. The only thing I know it isn't is that
full.
scrap of leather.
Yeah, we can't...
Because we can't present that yet. You're gonna have to trust me on this. They're not gonna let us present that fucker forever.
Yeah, we want to hold back on that.
Save
for
it
reasons.
later. For reasons. I think it's probably the vase then, unless there's something in here that's like the safe code or something. But half the list was found in Gant's desk, so that might be it as well.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it could be either of those. Sometimes it is like
it could
one
be,
or the other, and then we'll
like
talk about
twofer,
both.
Yeah.
Found in Chief Gant's safe, so that it's probably one of these two things. We have full health again.
Yeah, we do. Let's just. Well. No, it won't let me. I have to go back to save.
So tiresome. Oh, the extra effort of going back to save.
It's just weird. Frankly, it's just weird.
It is a little bit weird. All right, you piece of shit. Twiddling your hair.
Objection.
Yes, DJ Stenographer's got our back. Yeah.
You claim you had nothing to do with this forgery. No. I'm afraid that's a claim you cannot back up.
Can you imagine if the music was only in Phoenix's head, so every time he makes a joke of, like, the music stopped, everyone's like, what music? What are you, like...
It's Mia feeding it into his brain.
Yeah, Mia's just running the playlist of courtroom soundtracks from the afterlife.
Using them as a
with
way
Achi's help, you know?
Using them as a way to guide Phoenix.
Yes!
Getting hotter,
with,
getting colder.
With channeled through DJ Stenographer.
Getting hotter, getting colder.
Yeah, she's got to make sure it stays interesting for him. Keep him awake.
Explain yourself. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Illegally, but you know.
No, we don't care about that. We're allowed to get things however we want.
Take this jar, for example.
Remember we stole a wiretap out of April May's room way back in the day.
That's true. That's the blue bladger.
That's how you have to say it if you don't want him to come out and attack you. You can't like pronounce the name correctly. It's one of those kinds of names have power situations.
Exactly, yeah. That's that blue bladger you showed us earlier.
Yeah.
A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Mm-hmm. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier, which I also could have presented, was actually found inside your desk. It was found where?
In his desk.
In his
desk.
Thank
you. I didn't quite hear.
I'm old, you see.
We know, Judge.
These articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Oh, yeah, that seems pretty compelling, yeah.
Chief Gant, what's the meaning of this? Ho-ho! Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Worthy.
I'm not a defense attorney. What?
So you admit to it then, that you were involved in the forgery? Who, me? Or do you mean you? Me? Why would I have anything to do with that? Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. He does kind of have you there.
He does. Yeah, and there's like the ellipsis with the like exclamation mark. That's a different sound as well.
Yeah.
That's like the anime like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix finally getting comeuppance for grabbing evidence and keeping it secret from the police and prosecution. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Anyone can do it.
No, only prosecutors do it.
Anyone can do it.
Prosecutors are evil. Only prosecutors do that.
No, you can do it too. You can do it too. I swear. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, righto?
Objection. Do not accuse my boyfriend of such terrible things. And however, Detective Gumshoe was present during the investigation.
Worthy, my boy. Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment. What? If Detective Gumshoe's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
I do feel kind of bad about all the salary drops at this point. He really didn't deserve that, did he?
Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office. and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
Yeah, Gumshoe. It wasn't a worthless sacrifice.
Let's go.
You being there has the judge convinced.
Kids these days no longer know how to put 2 and 2 together. The judge is older than you are, I'm pretty sure.
Like the same age, like you're
it's hard to
buddies.
say.
It's hard to say.
Evidence and forgery.
I mean, can you imagine? He is older than the judge. He just takes way better care of himself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a million years old.
The secret? Swimming.
Yep.
Let's see, what was it now? A jar fragment and a list? For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol. You do understand I'm a chief of police, right? There will be consequences. Oh. Indeed. I believe I'll press charges so you won't make the same mistake again.
I'll represent myself, fucker.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know. All right, Edgy. In return, though. I know. That place, right? Huh? What are these guys, telepathic?
So what the fuck are they talking about? There's so many possible implications.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's press
the hotel,
that
you know?
place. Yeah.
Old man Yowie.
There's a market somewhere.
There is a market, I know it.
Mm.
It's not for me. I'm a Hima Joshi, not a Food Joshi.
There you go. Wait, what's a Hima Joshi?
It's like a Food Joshi, but for Yuri instead of Yaoi.
Okay. I kind of guessed, but I was, you know.
You replaced the rotten with princess.
Ah. You too. Oh my god, I didn't even think of it that way, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hilarious. Okay.
Hold it. I'd appreciate if you stopped making these ridiculous allegations. Yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cattle ranch and tipped... Mr. Wright, what are you saying? Statute of limitations, Judge.
Yeah, back in the day, I was like 10.
Do you think Phoenix lived in, like, Kobe and was tipping cattle back there?
No, he lived in the city, right? Like that's why he
in the anime
drive.
he does.
That's why he has a bike. So I don't know. Maybe he was visiting.
Maybe
like,
he was visiting relatives
out
in Kobe or something.
Yeah, tipped a cow.
Tipping some Kobe beef. Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry any evidence, did you? Can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're gonna need it later.
Later? What are you talking about?
What else? I'm talking about when Raito's prints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, they would prove his investigation was illegal. Grr. Never faced anyone as slimy as this guy.
He's already admitted to going through your safe.
What do you mean by that? This is all purely hypothetical, of course, but suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. If concealing evidence found in the crime scene isn't forgery, I'm not through speaking yet, righto. It all depends on when the evidence was discovered. Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation? It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have been suddenly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced. That would be awfully convenient, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Phoenix has got you.
Oh, and wouldn't that be convenient?
Right.
What?
The chief is talking about a possibility. So long as you can't rule that out. Your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time.
Tell me something I don't know. Come now, Righto. Think about it. How can you look me in the eyes and say that? Because I'm innocent. Remember? Who was it that murdered Neil? I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye. Well, now do you see? Really, Chief Gant. At the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all this. No, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit? That would, of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. Oh. The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That, in itself, is sufficient motive. Oh, that's a good one. Huh? Do you really think I'm that incompetent? What do you mean? Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little. Is that true, Edgeworth?
Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Gah! Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might wind up being the one pointed at.
I point at him a lot, actually. So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else.
The music goes away again.
Yep.
Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that.
Then why haven't you once invited me to swimming?
There are only 3 people I look out for. Me, myself, and I.
There are 2 copies of you out there? We're screwed.
And they all have powers.
Oh God. They can all withhold evidence and withhold testimony. They're all the chief.
They all have arrest powers.
Oh God.
There, it's out in the open now. I'm selfish asshole. Oji, would you mind if I change my testimony a little?
A wee bit.
By all means, please do. I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me. Why would you say this? Why would you say this?
You could have just stopped it. I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice. Like,
literally. Nothing in it for you. Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. Fuck all of you. That girl.
Oh man.
Lana's little sister, was it?
Yeah, fuck her too.
Fuck her. I don't give a shit about her.
Pointing at members of the gallery, just like, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you.
The judge is just like, guilty, guilty. If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised. I came from a broken home.
I feel like you need therapy. You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though. I also need therapy. That really is,
Oh, that's a good one, Worthy.
What, the therapy thing?
Could there have been something in it for him? Given his selfishness, would he have helped someone out?
Yeah.
No.
No.
True. You might not help out anyone for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone. Mr. Wright, it appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand. That's not what I mean. Very well done. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped forge evidence? What do you mean?
Yeah, the one who's clearly got blackmail on her. Christ.
Fucking hell. The one person it could have been. No, it was Emma.
No, it was Neil.
No,
after he died. What do you want?
Like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Use your brain, Judge.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye, the defendant? I believe it's quite Ooh, I'm doing judge voice. I believe it's quite obvious in light of the circumstances.
That was a very good impression, Mr. Wright.
Good job. Emma Skye fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. We can't say it the other way around. That's trademarked.
Yep, no, that's trademarked. That's not allowed. Lemony Snicket will get very lemony indeed.
Who would want to help her more than her own sister, Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. I don't think you need to say self-profit. You can just say profit.
Yeah.
Self-profit? What do you mean? Couldn't you just say profit? Wouldn't that make the same statement clear?
You could have, but I think he wanted to really emphasize the selfishness, Judge.
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Skye was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant. But how would he profit from all of this?
He would be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. For little puppet shows, essentially. He would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets? Oh, wait. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind.
You got there in the end.
Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Skye in forging evidence. Like, just moving on, ignoring him.
Yep, I'm just like, we're gonna keep going.
Your motive, to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her. Righto, my boy. You have quite an imagination. People tell me this a lot. Let me ask you something.
Imagining some fire fucking music right now, I tell you what.
What? Do you have any proof of this, that I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
No, but we really wish she would.
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant. Well, I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Yes. That is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which one would that be?
Of course, I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. You know, the real reason that we're all here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Jesus Christ. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her. Little puppet show.
Worthy, you better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean? Why do you keep threatening the fucking prosecutor?
Don't worry about it.
It's all normal. I'm normal.
I'm totally normal.
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement. What?
Watermelon.
Order! I say order! We gotta cut to another trial day.
Yes.
Another recess.
God damn it.
Mr. Wright, you can't be serious. Huh? This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency. To accuse the chief of police of
God
blackmail
forbid we challenge authority.
and murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we've seen from the past, 6 months, authority can never be questioned and will never do anything wrong to harm us.
Absolutely not. I don't know what the fuck you would be insinuating otherwise.
You definitely wouldn't extend that past that 6 months either, of course. Nothing bad happened during the Biden administration either. That's... He turns into Sans.
Yeah.
Impossible. What the fuck just happened, Judge?
Sorry, I'm playing Undertale on my Nintendo Switch, trying to beat this genocide run.
Deltarune
Very
today.
difficult. I still need to play the most recent chapter. I didn't know it was coming out till like the day of, and then I downloaded it. But I'm also fucking like stuck in with Elder Scrolls and Night Rain as well. Honestly, I'm eating well. Like games have been great for me lately.
I only recently played Undertale like a couple years ago, so I haven't gotten around to Deltarune.
It's good. I am, I think, more nostalgically attached to Undertale still at this point, but I do think the mechanics of Deltarune are sharper and stronger than the fight mechanics from Undertale.
I could see that, yeah. Undertale has this unpolished feel to it in some respects.
It's really charming. Like,
exactly,
I love it, but yeah.
Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language.
It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now.
It looks like he's the one who decided to go through with this. I don't get a choice. Can you prove this, Mr.
Shut
Wright?
Up, Wright? You ended up here. you chose to be here.
Edgeworth proposed this, but I'm going to make you prove it, Mr. Wright.
As is tradition.
The chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder? Good question.
Was that a question? Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
I see. All right, then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got. And he better be good. Show us evidence that ties the Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
Okay, I think that this is the
evidence law.
No, I think it's the screwdriver that he sent Edgeworth with.
Ooh.
It might be that. Yeah, brought back to his office by Gant's request. I think that's it.
Something.
It might also be the log that of entry into the thing. I think it's one of those two things. But
card record.
Yeah. But right now we're talking about like manipulation stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have here? Do we have anything that's like specifically Lana? Do as you're told.
We have the cell phone, but I don't think that's specific enough.
What's that picture? Is that just a blueprint of the?
It's
the floor plans. Okay, and then we have the picture,
more
the
floor
shoe,
plans.
Luminol, Shuminol,
SL9.
Joe Dark Killings.
This area right here is like mostly SL9 shit. Except for that.
Shit. Nope, that's the worst. Let's hang on. Can you scroll back over to the right once, real quick? The documents that we have there. What's the stack of papers?
SL9.
Okay. Do we want to look through that real quick, or the autopsy?
Yeah, we could look through it. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything in here.
He's not mentioned in that. I think it's either the screwdriver or the.
I agree. I kind of feel strongly about. Oh, they're both good though.
I think it's the screwdriver.
Let's go. Well, Chief. So long as Righto here is tossing out things regardless of their relevance, mind if I toss something too, Udgy? This shoe should do nicely. I'll chuck it right at you.
What the fuck?
You're always quite the joker, weren't you? Oops.
Okay, I guess that wasn't it, but...
Don't oops me. Maybe this boot to the head will knock some sense into you.
Okay, maybe it is the record. I know it's hard with all that's gone on during this trial. Yeah, my evidence pocket's really full. Okay, the evidence room. Fucking A, okay.
Thank you, Edgeworth.
But try to think back to what happened in the evidence room 4 days ago. Could you have said this like 2 seconds ago, Edgeworth?
Literally, before I got hurt.
I'm sorry, okay?
He threw a shoe at me.
He threw a fucking shoe. There's blood on it. Now my blood also.
I didn't even mention that we did find something during yesterday's investigation. Something that proves Gant entered that room.
Okay, it was the log.
Looks like it's another one of your boots, Udgy. I see. All right, then. Let's see what Mr. Wright's got. And it better be good. Show us his evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman.
Okay, so it is the... It wasn't the fucking puppetry thing, it's this, I guess. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Hey!
This is the ID card list. Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list that we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 7777777. Sorry. Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number. It's your number. Boop. What?
Boop.
How do you know that? The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code. 7 digits. You don't mean... I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 7777777.
Real secure, by the way.
The same as the remaining ID card number on the list. Yeah, me when I have a fucking 7-digit code and I just make it 7s all the way through.
Yeah, you know, secure. Like, I do love that up to this point, no, like, right, how did you get into the Chief's safe? And it's like, well, interesting fucking story there. I just assume he's like, what a genius safecracker.
Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
Normal face.
Order. Chief Gant, what do you have to say? Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations.
No one's ever cared about that before, and I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. We'll get to that later. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you. About the use of this ID card. Grumbo.
Chief Gant,
Kill Grumpy.
so you admit it. You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. What about it? I'm chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom, what's the difference? I could go anywhere I want.
Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room. Do you piss in the evidence room?
Yeah, there's a little corner. it's
full
like
of
to mark my
stuff.
territory.
It's got all of Dick Gumshoe stuff, and I just piss right on it.
That's why it always smells so bad.
Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he? Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days. You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant? I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Lanniskai's guilt.
Objection. No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth.
First time this has ever been said on a trial.
Yes, but I'm going to say it now because fuck it. I'm getting fired or killing myself anyway. Whatever. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
Oh, is it the Lost Item Report, or is it that thing?
Yeah, I think it's the screwdriver.
No, but that says A116. I don't think that's...
Well, that's true.
Check the Lost Item Report. Yeah, I think it's that. It can only be submitted to the chief of police because he needed his card to get in there because it was evidence transferal day. And if he couldn't get in for evidence transferal day, then he'd be fucked. And he'd lost his card. Well, he'd had his card stolen.
All right.
I think it's that, but...
Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it.
So Detective
Just
Goodman filled out... Yeah, thank you for filling in the gaps there, Edgeworth.
Yeah. Gotta make sure that Wright understands it.
So Detective Goodman filled out the lost item report. He would have had to give the report to the chief of police. Yet you were in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filled it out, or filed it. I mean, he filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because I stole it again. Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. He needed to? Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Oh. Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. I accompanied him? There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I'm a JoJo now. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman. Exactly.
Is that a confession?
we pull out a tape recorder that's been running
Are we
full
done?
time and play back the last couple seconds.
I, the chief of police, murdered Detective Goodman. I, the chief of police, murdered Detective Goodman.
But wait. The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. I lie.
Objection.
That's not what you said earlier.
Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
No!
Oh, shit! Lightning!
The shock from the elevator never went away.
It never did. Watch out for another power outage. It's the last fucking thing we need.
Chief Gant, you didn't. The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime, for no one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder,
this is a place to, electrocute me.
Yeah. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course.
Objection. You're forgetting, Mr. Wright, that the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there?
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony.
Everyone...
Wink, wink.
Except me, it seems.
Wink, wink, Wright. You already know this.
Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you a moron? Hey, you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so. Dummy.
What all those weapons you have?
Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space. How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence. To move the victim's body.
And now it's time
Chief
for the
Gant
screwdriver.
Used this stupid thing.
The stupid fucking thing. Just got a bit ahead of things.
Is how he moved Detective Goodman's body. What's that? A screwdriver? What does that have to do with this case? Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here? It's here.
It's here because...
Oh, that's you.
That's me.
I don't know why I was reading as the judge.
Judge, get out of my head. Go away. Ah! I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
Awesome.
He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car? Yes. Unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye. Order, order, order! What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite.
It is a photo of the body being taken from the trunk.
Chief Gant, please say something. I believe that we will win. Your time's up. My time's up? Are you going to kill me now? Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special. Remember, I'm quite old. But...
You ever just, like, stop being a witness because breakfast?
Yeah. The cross-examination isn't finished yet. Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kind of weapons at his disposal. Weapons? Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. What?
The first time.
That is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered.
Objection! So you're going to just run away after all this?
Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence...
We have it on recorder.
Damn it, stop recording me. If you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. Oh, well, You think I had Lana dispose of the body?
We had to get you to say the right things, too.
So we could edit them together?
Yeah.
If so, then show me your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright, Your Honor, do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Skye dispose of his body. Do I have
I don't think we do.
Proof?
No, I don't think we do.
No, I don't think so. I think this is actually one of the few cases where we have
I think this is one of the states where we have to say we don't.
Just
I think that is... I'm remembering that, but yeah, fair enough.
It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor. At present, I have no conclusive evidence. See, Edgy? In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What? Here's a tip. Never gamble what you can't afford to lose, righto? It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Edgy, I'll leave the rest to you.
He disappeared.
He was a ghost.
Holy shit.
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency.
Objection! Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her.
Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean?
There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't yet had the honor of hearing her testimony, because she's been annoyingly quiet.
A lady who knows the truth. Another witness. I know. Miss Oldbag.
I know. Angel Star. I know. Maya Fey.
It's gotta be Lotta Hart.
Oh no! Get her the fuck out of here! In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method is testimony.
But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify.
Yes, the dumb motherfucker, but there's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions.
And for some reason, the chief prosecutor does not have the right to not testify.
Yes, raised in this trial. That was a weird pause. Someone writes in this very room. Why was that line broken up between two text boxes?
There just wasn't enough room, I guess. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person?
Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling witnesses today.
Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist? She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, because I think you're going to get executed.
The defense calls forth Lana Sky.
Lana Sky.
The defendant, Miss Lana Sky. She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task to dispose of the victim's body in accordance with a certain someone's orders. Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor.
Very well. The court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony.
Dear Christ.
This court is now in
I think this is you.
Is it?
Because this is him coming back. It's him coming back to be like, "Hey, Lana."
Hold on. Huh? Chief Gant, I thought you were going to eat. Listen good, Lana. He's talking to Lana. I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences.
Oh my god.
Okay, arrest him. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder. This isn't good.
Isn't that already, like, isn't that happened?
Of course, you never support such outrageous claims anyways, right? Just something to think about. All right, then. I've got a lunch date to meet.
Blink, 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 blink.
Okay, if there aren't any further objections, this court is now in recess. Oh, it just goes straight into it. It doesn't give us an actual recess.
Okay. Let's just keep going. Fuck it.
February 25th, 2:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Looks like we managed to stay in the game.
Yeah, thanks to your help, Edgeworth. That chief. He's something else, eh, pals? Detective Gumshoe. I'm not a detective anymore. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Don't worry. I've already decided where to work now. At your office. My office? Sure. I'll take the place of that top-knotted girl you used to work with.
Nobody replaces Maya, okay?
Could he mean Maya?
There she is.
Still, looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How's he always getting the upper hand? He's very tall. It's easy for him to make his hand higher than everyone else's.
Yep, he just raises that. Mine's taller. Mine's taller, guys.
It's not fair he has the right to refuse to testify.
Settle down, Wright. Remember what the judge said.
But Chief, there's not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. Risks? What did he mean by that? Are we playing the board game?
No. I hate Risk, unless it's Risk Legacy. And then it's interesting. that can be zombies in Risk Legacy. Anyway, it's simple. If the chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. You mean he forfeits his right to say... Oh, is this with the exclamation marks? That's probably Emma?
Maybe?
Yes.
You mean he forfeits his right to say anything, too?
There she is.
Yeah! At first I thought it was Lana, but the exclamation...
Yeah,
Lana
like she
would
wouldn't
never.
be exclamation point in here.
Yeah, she
Emma.
would never.
Are you okay?
Yeah. When I came to, he was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery. There are a lot of weird people in the gallery. They mumble watermelon and rutabaga a lot, like...
Yeah, don't worry about them. They're not real people. Not like us. They're not in
That's a
Soul.
lot. That's why they're... Is that why they're two-dimensional, Mr. Wright? Like...
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, I
So
get
she
it
heard
now.
everything that's been going on. Emma? I'm sorry for what I said before.
No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved.
Relieved?
Yeah. Now I finally know what really happened. To think that all this time, my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me.
Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her.
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Scant's orders. What?
Jesus, don't bite my head off.
Use your head then, for once. She must have shut herself up deep inside. Not that I have any experience with that. To force herself to do anything and everything the chief had told her to do.
That must be why she became so cold.
That's basically what I said.
It was all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall.
Murder is a very strong word for that, Emma.
No, we're gonna run with this murder. Hey, don't go blaming yourself now. If you wanna blame anyone, blame society, pal. I'm always saying this.
Blame society.
Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery. But he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall into that armor.
It must be a really sturdy piece of armor that it didn't just fall. Can I also say, like
a very sharp blade and also a very sturdy piece of armor with a very
yeah, like what is
what the
in
fuck
there?
is
Like
going
the
on?
mannequin made of iron, like rooted into the building itself. Jesus.
Yeah. They have to, because otherwise the earthquakes will make it fall apart every time.
Yeah.
I see. Well, we better get back. It's time for the final act.
Is it really?
The final act of the story of this game.
Jesus Christ.
Emma, why don't you wait here?
No, I'm going with you. I want to be there. When Lana tells the truth.
Let's go, Wright. It's time to end this. We can hold hands as we walk into the courtroom.
Ah, there's a to be continued. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Fucking Christ. Do we want to, I guess, do another recording later? I don't know.
Well, we can do another session later.
Trial Ladder 2! There is a... Look at that!
We made a joke about this, didn't we?
We
completely forgot that there is actually a trial ladder.
And there is!
That's so silly. Well,
This game, man.
this game, I guess next time,
Yeah.
we will finish this game
Christ. Yeah.
with trial ladder.
Ladder. Assuming there isn't a Trial Ladder 3. Fucking Christ.
Trial step ladder.
Trial Ladder Epilogue.
Trial ladders, revengeance.
Trial Ladder 3, Electric Boogaloo. I don't know.
Trial Ladder Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. Now it's about family or something. I don't know.
Next time.
Okay, next time. Next time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, we might actually rise from the ashes. I feel like we've managed to like poke a head out at this point, or like the beak at least to go, ha! You know?
We are becoming a being, but we're not quite there yet. Things are finally going right for us.
Yay! Okay.
All right.
See you next time.
Hey there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons, Ko-fi subscribers, and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in the credits here. For just $1 a month, you too could find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Jeremy Coatney, Frog Prince Michael, Fleakill, Haru Hayes, the Almighty Ferret Lord, and Fire Mizumi. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.